Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co daily futures market review for the trading day ending Tuesday, June 2nd. Firstly to gold futures, and here we see a white body candle testing up through the resistance above the Ichimoku cloud and being rejected from there, and also finding support once again at the 1185 region. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th consecutive trading day that 1185 has held as very strong support, and we've seen price action rejected from there. So an indecisive spinning top type candle, but a candle where we see a larger white body than the previous day. Previous day was more of a doji type candle, so we've seen the buyers build some net momentum to the upside. Problem for the buyers here obviously once again is going to be the resistance at the top of the Ichimoku cloud, which has moved a little higher up to about 1196, and we also have the Tenkan-sen trading around that area, so some strong resistance expected around that region. If the market is able to breach through there, the round number 1200 may hold as even stronger resistance, and with the Kijun-sen trading around that region, it does intensify the amount of resistance there. But here we have a market that's caught between this strong overhead resistance, strong support under where the market's trading, so we do need to wait for resolution either above this area or down below. Next to NYMEX oil, and the buyers have come into this market today, and unexpectedly we expected that we could have seen some price rejection to the downside from the $60.68 level. The previous two candles tested to that area, with the candle, the last candle from yesterday being a doji type candle. The net momentum that was with the buyers had dried up, and a good possibility of the sellers coming into the market. Now the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen, however, has seen price rejection on yesterday's candle, and for today's trading the market opened and traded through the $60.68 level in a moderately bullish manner. We see an increase in the size of the white body, suggesting we have net momentum for the buyers, and also the buyers have just taken control, only a weak amount of control, but they have taken control. The problem here for the buyers is going to be this region of previous resistance in the recent past, where we see these shadows on these candles that have tested up to roughly about 62.70, and we could see some price rejection coming in over the next couple of days if the market does get up to that area. We have seen the market test in the area in a bullish manner previously, and then we saw the sellers come in, so we'll be watching very closely, watching $60.68 to act as potential support, and if that area is breached, looking to strong support at the Kijun-sen at roughly about 59.60, 59.70. Next to wheat futures, and good solid buying day today on the back of the large white body candle from the previous day's trading. The buyers continuing with control, strong commitment, and importantly taking out the round number $500 resistance, and also the Tenkan-sen indicator resistance in a strong bullish manner, suggests that the buyers certainly are attempting to take control of this market in a longer term time frame. The problem here for the buyers is the potential resistance around the top of the Ichimoku cloud, and we saw today's price action unable to close above there. If we look at the new candle as it's developing, we have opened above the cloud, so suggesting that we could see some buying coming in, and the market testing at least to 516.50. If we do see the market breach that area, potentially strong resistance at 526, and to the downside we could see strong support coming in now down at the top of the Ichimoku cloud at about 510. Moving next to corn futures, and here today a change of trend to the upside, a candle making a higher high and a higher low, and an extension to the size of the white body. The white body yesterday meant that even though the trend was down, we saw the buyers in control. We saw the buyers take some momentum away from the sellers, and that's resulted in a change of trend with a larger white body. So some good solid upside momentum built by the buyers, maintaining strong control of the market and showing strong commitment. As expected, we were watching this 359 level for potential resistance, and has been support in the recent past, and also the market's tested just to the Tenkan-sen and just to the Kijun-sen indicator, with that area holding as strong resistance for this market. If the buyers are strong enough, and if they can breach that area in a bullish manner, we could see corn futures trading up to 367.25. But there is a possibility with the strong resistance around this area that we could see some selling coming in. No sign of that in these candles here, very bullish candles. But if we do see that selling, looking to potentially strong support down at 347.75. Now, selling coming into this market would be in line with the market being bearish in that longer term time frame by trading down below the Ichimoku cloud, and with price action maintaining itself down below the Kijun-sen, we have still a negative market in the medium term time frame. If you look here previously, the market has tested to the Kijun-sen indicator, and then we've seen the sellers come in. So we will be watching very carefully here for potential downside, and our benchmark might be the Tenkan-sen indicator, roughly about 357.80. Looking next to the US 30-year bonds, and here we've seen continued selling for today's trading, off the back of the market changing trend from the previous day. The sellers finding some solid downside momentum, taking control, and being rejected from the Ichimoku cloud. Good strong follow through today, increase in the size of the black body, increased downside momentum from the sellers, increased commitment from them, and maintaining strong control of this market. Finding strong support at 150, 129, and that has been an important area in the recent past here. Good opportunity for the sellers if they're strong enough to trade down to 150.28 or to the 150 area. Just watching this pattern that's formed in this market, and here we have, as with all patterns, we always require the trend leading into them. This has been quite a significant downtrend. The congestion took place with the peaks within the congestion area around the same level, the troughs in the congestion area moving higher. It was an ascending triangle. In this situation, a good likelihood of it being a reversal pattern, but we know that triangles can be reversal or continuation patterns, and in this case, with the breakout and the close down below the bottom barrier, it suggests that it is certainly going to be a continuation pattern. So the breakout down and close down below has completed the pattern, and we will have a target, the depth of this area, the widest part, roughly giving us a target down around the 148 region. Now, as we see, even though we had the potential for the market to trade to the upside off this pattern, with the bias in the longer term time frame and the medium term time frame being to the downside, it gave us a clue that the next move was likely to be to the downside, or more greater probability to be to the downside, and that's what we've seen with the confirmation of this breakout. So we'll be looking closely for the market to test down below the low here to continue the series of lower highs and lower lows on this candle, and potentially trade down to lower levels.